The first GP of the season was an absolute belter. In the absence of defending champion Jeffrey Hurlings, it was Tim Gajser that took the top step of the MXGP podium in Matterley, despite the best efforts of Jorge Prado and Jeremy Seewer. While there was a glimpse of the future as MX2 champion Maxime Renaux enjoyed his premier class debut in the British sunshine. In MX2, a new star was born. Seaman Langenfelder shocked everyone, including himself, by sweeping the board at the opening event of the season and has catapulted himself into the championship reckoning, leaving Tom Biel and Jago Geerts already playing catch-up. The second round of the FIM Motocross World Championship brings us to the Circuito Tazio Novellari in Mantova, a cultural hub in the Italian northeast. Our last visit here could not have been more dramatic. Let's find out what happens this time at the MXGP of Lombardia.
On board with Alessandro Lupino on the Beta SDM Corsa machine. Through the first turn, immediately over the foxhole shot line, down past pit lane and into turn 2. See the ground a little bit harder than usual. Over the first rolling crest into turn 3, you've got a single to the inside, or you can rail the outside and triple into turn 4. There's a little single there, you can rail the outside. We have 2 little offset singles here on the run to the first tabletop. Then we have turn 5, the left-hander. Little rise on the exit as we hit the first Monster Energy jump. A little floater into a small tabletop as we go through turn 6. And then landing in turn 7, a 180 left. Choice of inside or outside. Either way, we're into this series of waves. 5 waves in total, apart from that one on the inside. And then we can rail the berm or go inside and hit the FC Moto tabletop. Another rolling crest as we arrive in this right-hand turn. And then we straighten up momentarily. You can go outside or inside here. Either way, we arrive at the Monster Energy Mountain. Get on the gas, hook another gear, the big triple, heading up towards the first incline. A 180 left, and now this part of the racetrack we have a series of up and down 180 rights and lefts. As you can see, this one going 180 degrees right. You can use the bank. Depends how the race will be on Sunday, but braking bumps going up into those 180 switchback turns, and again at the bottom of these hills here. Using the dirt, try get on the fat part of the tyre. We have a slight new change here. As we come out of this turn, we roll through here, but you can actually double this part of the racetrack. Previously, it's been 2 giant rollers. And then as we exit right, left, we're into the rhythm section, running towards the finish line here over the city jump. The final turn here, hard and slick underneath the rear wheel. Monster Energy finish line jump here. And as we come into land, we swing back down the start straight to start another lap of this Mantova circuit at the MXGP of Lombardia.
Simon, were you surprised that the Ducati team wanted you to join the team for this season?
I was surprised. Yeah, it's the best team in the paddock, I would say. It's really nice to be part of it.
And is the atmosphere in the team different from previous teams that you've been involved with?
It's totally different to live in a different country, but I really enjoy it so far.
How was your winter training before the start of the season, and have you been training harder and longer than you ever have before?
I would say definitely hard. We went for a few weeks to Sardinia. I was really enjoying the training, really enjoying the time on the bike. on the track in Malagrota and everywhere. It's really nice.
Well, Tony Cairoli has now retired, but he is still helping the younger riders, isn't he?
Yes, Tony is retired, but still on the track often with us. Also the last training now, he was training with me, and also in Metally, he was there and helping with a few lines, which I'm really thankful about.
What were your expectations before Metally?
Weren't too high. I was just trying to do my best, trying to ride like in the training. And when you're loose on the bike, when you're just feeling good on the bike, then everything's going fine.
And after winning the qualifying races, did you feel any added pressure going into the Sunday races?
I was just thinking, why wasn't this the first race? Because I wanted one win in one race.
Well, in race 2, you were being pushed hard by Tom Vial. What were you thinking as he was trying to pass you late on in that race?
I was just trying to keep my lines, don't make mistakes, go as fast as possible. It's not easy when you have guys like this so close to behind you.
And how did it feel being on the top step of the podium, hearing the German national anthem?
For sure, it's emotional. It's really nice. So long time no German has won. I'm really proud that I could make it happen. The first time on the podium with a 1-1 is something special.
Has your success in Metally changed your goals for the rest of the season?
My result in Metally didn't change too much. My expectations for this year, or my goals also, go from race to race, want to do the best at every race, then we will see where we end up.
There is Langenfelder, championship leader, 17th gate. Gate drops here for the first time. Vial, and Vial goes to the outside, picking up the foxhole shot, everybody through. In fact, there's a few riders at the back there. But it's Jago Geerts who leads by the time we get to turn 2. From Harup, number 11, who goes after Gifting. The two of them side by side as they hit the triple jump over on the far side of the circuit. Renaux up the inside and takes that place away from Harup. Kaiser Wolf trying to find his way past Adamo, who takes a nervous look over the shoulder, a long look as well. But De Wolf charges down the inside, runs him wide and eases into that third place. Van der Moosdijk carves his way up the inside of Gifting. Gifting not going to take that one lying down though. He'll nip to the inside here. The two lines don't quite meet on the exit, and Van der Moosdijk does go through to 6th. The Red Bull Gas rider double singles his way, tries to get the wheel on the ground early, just to get the distance over the city jump, and he carves down the inside of Harup right before the line. Side Horgmo, and he's going to be the last of the late breakers, but so too Horgmo. He'll run the Norwegian wide. Picks off the Kawasaki man. Langenfelder down the inside of Gifting. Guadagnini's found his way. He just passed Sido on that lap with his fastest lap of the race. Vial hangs on for second. Jago Geerts on his way to the checkered flag. It's going to be a first race win for Jago Geerts, his first of the season as well. Five-second waters turn. Riders ring gear, heads down, focus on the gate. There's Harup, almost through the front door, but it's Vial who leads. Second is Adamo. Third, Gifting. Fourth, Kaida Wolf, but he's through immediately into third place. Gifting back in third. He's found his way back past Kaida Wolf. Meanwhile, Geerts has found his way past Kaida Wolf. And up into fourth. Goes outside and inside, gets back alongside Gifting. He's going to be back in third here, yes he is. But Gifting is going to square him up. Got to be mindful on the exit. Oh, Vial has gone big. Oh, that was a strange crash. So we have a new leader, and it's the Italian, riding for an Italian team, Andrea Adamo. 9 laps complete. Adamo, where is this performance coming from? Jago Geerts is right back on his rear wheel, doubling in nicely there, the Belgian. Looking for momentum to keep building to make that pass happen. Geerts alongside Adamo. We have a new leader on lap 10. 1 or 2 little mistakes allowed Geerts to get close. This time around, he has not let that opportunity slip. He now leads the race. Something of a heroic effort this from Tom Vial. Oh, Adamo shows him a rear wheel, but undeterred, De Wolf goes through and into second place. Adamo looking across. He has put everything into this race. He is absolutely spent, but he's still given everything he's got, Adamo, but Langenfelder goes through into third. Oh, he's coming back though, isn't he? Pulls out of the challenge though, thinks better of it. Langenfelder knows he has to push. He's running out of passing opportunities. Cuts to the inside. De Wolf left the door open. Ah, great move from Langenfelder. He's off balance. He keeps De Wolf to the outside, who responds! And he goes down! He tried to fight back. We may still see Adamo on the podium. The checkered flag goes out to Jago Geerts. He goes 1-1 for the first time since Holland. And Adamo is going to be on the podium. I'm sure he's going to be on the podium.
It was a good winter, short but a good one. We see how the winter went now on the races.
Don't stop a lot after Mantova. I just do a few days of stop, and after I come back to work, I'm ready for this year.
For me, a good result would be when every race is top 10. In Matterley, I didn't surprise at all myself with the 6 and 8. I didn't know what to expect at the beginning, but then it went like this, so I'm really happy about it. Yeah, I was so close to get the whole shot. When I saw the white line, I said, oh, now go and maybe I can get it, but then no.
Through the middle. Oh, who was it? Was it 303, Albi Ferrato?
My goals for sure is try to be more close to the top 5. I think I can do it because also I take a lot of experience from last year. I'm quite happy about my start of the season. First race of the year is quite good, was a solid day.
This is the first home GP we have, and it will be busy.
One pleasure be here at home GP. Is always good be here. Italian track, I know really good, so I like to be here.
When you do your practice starts in training with Andrea, who wins?
Depends. He's a really good starter. When we do practice start, for sure, it's difficult. Now with the 450, maybe I can do it.
I win almost the most of the time. I'm happy about it and I always joke with him about it. Have the support from my family is really important. My girlfriend, my parents, my sister and brothers, when they are at the GPs, it's like be at home.
Important a lot for me to have some fun, especially when I work hard and like also when I ride my bike. I think it's the key to have fun, because otherwise you don't do this job.
I think we can use a different hat for each question.
Okay.
The Fly Racing 15-second border for the first time today here in Lombardia. Prado, who leads on the way into turn 2. We know that much. Gajser there in second, Seaworth third. But it's Prado who leads, but for how much longer? Because leaving the door open, Gajser goes through and they almost touch wheels over the first jump. Watch this in, they did touch wheels. Watch. Oh, that is a risky game to play, as Prado retakes the lead immediately. Let's have a look now, see what happened a lap ago from Seaworth. Top, oh yeah, there he was, just on the inside, just tipped over. Covered it well. This time, standing start from the inside, does find his way past the Hoff, moves into 7th place. Seaworth is through on Fernandez, moves up into 5th place. Jeremy Seaworth has finally found his way past Brian Boger's turn 4, gets out early, takes him to the bank. He'll cut to the inside, makes the move stick. He is following through. Stalls momentarily in the berm, just went too deep. He's under attack from Olsen. He read the challenge, went to the outside, covered his line. Ah, how close, boys. Olsen up the inside. Finds his way past Bogus. The run down to the finish. One last look over the shoulder for Jorge Prado. He will round out the final turn. He will win race 1 here in Mantova. Gajser second, the two separated by 1.3 seconds. All smiles down there at Red Bull Gas Factory Racing. Paul Jonas, who was 10th. He's had a recent wrist operation. The stitches opened up, the wound opened up. They wouldn't stitch it here, so he's been to the hospital. So no second heat for Paul Jonas. MXGP race 2. The fly race in 15-second border for the final time today. Gajser, and from the outside, who was that? 29, Jacoby, but it's Siwa who leads going into turn 2. Gajser is trying to muscle his way around the outside, and he does so successfully. But Jacoby coming back for more. Gajser unseated as he came out of that turn as he goes after Siwa. Bogus goes around the outside and he is successful. Moves into 3rd place. Ah, Siwa throws away the lead. Bottom of the hill, first lap. Van Hoorbeek has gone through as well, so all of a sudden, a mistake for Jeremy Siwa. Van Hoorbeek went through, so too did Prado, but Siwa now responding. He's found his way quickly past Siwa. He's going back after the Jerryman. Oh, look at Bogus down the inside of Renaux. These two tearing strips off of each other. Renaux goes through into 2nd position. Fernandez will cut back to the inside here. That's exactly what he does. Prado just comes in too long and then just gets a swap over the bars, face plants, picks himself up, but he lost a position, didn't he? Tim Gajser, Team HRC, on his way to the checkered flag for his 35th Grand Prix victory in his 89th podium. 2nd overall, Maxime Renaux for the first time in MXGP. Brian Bogus crosses the line in 3rd.
Yeah, it was good. I'm really happy to win the overall again. We were kind of like struggling with the setup because the track is quite hard, you know. It's not what we were used to coming here in Mantova. Was always a bit more softer. But anyway, happy that the last moto we finally adjust the bike correctly. Also, I'm quite happy with the stars. Stars were okay. Yeah, so huge thank you to everyone. It's a good weekend behind us.
MXGP in Lombardia was certainly one to remember. In MX2, Jago Geerts claimed the GP win and the red plate, while an emotional Andrea Adamo kept the mistakes to a minimum to step onto the podium for the very first time. Tim Gajser extended his lead in the MXGP standings as his title challengers suffered in testing conditions and will fly out to the next round of the championship full of confidence for the MXGP of Patagonia, Argentina. We'll see you there. Ciao tutti!